Shalom, shalom, shalom. Giving our praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Rakah, Badash. Giving the honors to the elders and the apostles of Grand Millstone. And salutes to all the 144,000 elect men. And the Afwakim and the Wafbanim. That's the women and the children in the Hebrew. Coming back at you with another lesson. The weather forecast is forecasting heat waves, and we're in October. Yeah, man. So we're just gonna go in the flow and the spirit, and just some quick thoughts while I'm out here in the open space. Breathe. So the just Lord is in the midst thereof, man. He will not do a single thing. Every morning does he bring his judgments to light. That's Zephaniah. Precept just come to my mind. Zephaniah 3 and 5. Every morning does he bring his judgments to light. And Psalms, is it 7 and 11 or 11 and 7? The Most High is angry with the wicked every day. So he's judging the wicked every day. Hence you see all these uprisings taking place. The most recent one over there in Israel. You know, we know prophecies have to be fulfilled and be rolled out before the major MOTB gets rolled out, pursuant to Revelation chapters 13 and 16. You know, when that major prophecy, and then the grand finale, Yahushua's return. But yeah, these are little skirmishes, and they say this is one of the most they're calling this a massacre since they first heard. This is called a massacre, and you got this Benjamin Netanyahu, if I'm pronouncing his name right, saying they're going to retaliate. You know, they're looking to get the backing of the US. The US is sending over some of their weaponry, like ships and stuff like that. But yeah, man, we just all we got to do is wait there upon the Lord until I rise up to the prey. As a matter of fact, let me start hitting some precepts. This is a quick hit. As I'll get more into it as more information come out. We're gonna watch and wait and watch and see how everything unfolds. This is the Lord's movie. This is in all of the power of the Lord, and we're a day closer to being out of this bitch, man. Hold on, time is getting hot. Hold on. I don't want to sing yet. We're not gonna sing too much yet. We be singing in the chariots, man. And we're singing that new song now, so we can sing the new song, yeah, which is this truth. And we're lifting up this banner right now, our Bible, and we're just looking and we're just scoping. Let me get into the precepts then, man. I don't want to make this no long thing. This is a quick one before I go and do what I have to do. I'm just here, getting a little bit of fresh air away from the concrete jungle temporarily before I hit the concrete jungle. So let me hit some precepts. Habakkuk chapters 2 and 1 says, I will stand upon my watch and seat me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. So yes, all the Akim out there. Yeah, this is out to the church. Gonna be a quick impromptu out there to the church. So all we gotta do is watch and wait. Keep watching, keep waiting, and listening to what's coming down the pipe through the Spirit of the Lord. Yeah? And the Lord answered me and said, what? Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Make it plain. We're making it plain, man. Plain and simple, so that even a baby can understand. You know, the new brothers them coming in, which I'm still spiritually, I'm around 6-7 years old, growing in the spirit and the power of the Lord. But you got younger ones coming in, man. So we have to make this plain so that it's understood, And for forming a longing for the sincere milk that we may grow thereby and pass it around. Yeah, we not talk about no Similac either, or no powder business, powder milk. Talking about the real thing, the real raw milk from the breast, which is from the spirit of the Lord, man. We're forming that longing, and we're making it plain upon tables, Abaratazar. So yeah, man, I just woke up with that going around in my head, man. Keep watching and waiting. Wait there upon the Lord, because he's rising up to the prey, man. These are just little stepping stones closer and closer to the end of this kingdom, man. This kingdom is falling, man. And it's good when we hear about rumors, more and more about these type of rumors, and we're going to hear more and more about them. And they're talking about, there's protests over there in America. The first thing I looked at when I looked on some of the sites, went on and checked out. You got protests over there in New York. I heard about protests over here in England. Free Palestine and all these kind of people giving their 2 cents. And I don't know what Jake's doing, talking about free Palestine. He looked like some straight Jakes, Negro looking, talking about free Palestine. I don't know what they might talk about. You don't know your history, man? What do you? Them are the enemy just the same. All we got to do is stand still, man, and that goes into these are the modern day Egyptians today, which we know Babylon's are the modern day Egyptians, but you got Amalek, the Smilat people, them. We say that the Smilat people, them over there, and then you got the Ishmaelite people, them going at it. So this is just a case of Isaiah 19, man. The Most High rising up the Egyptians against the Egyptians. So all we've got to do is stand still, man, and watch it play out. Keep on praying and keep your head on a swivel, man. Abaratazar, looking to be delivered out of this place. We know more prophecies have to be rolled out before the grand finale. Yeah, behold. Right, so that's it, man. Free. For the vision is yet for the appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. It's speaking, and it's not going to lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not be late. All the prophecies of the Lord will come. Yeah, the ultimate prophecy. Yahushua's return, but before that, the MOTB. But you're going to hear the skirmishes, the build-up of the skirmishes. Skirmishes start with big skirmishes, and then W's. The big W, World War III. Yeah, the freeze. So we're just waiting upon that. All we've got to do is wait, Akim. Yeah? And it will speak, and it will not be late. It will be on time. It will not be late, man. Giving our praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Rakah Kadash. It will not tarry. Abaratazar, get more into this. Catch up on some of the aftermaths and the updates of what's been taking place in the news. Holy prejudgment going out. According to the precept what I opened up with, Zephaniah 3 and 5. Every morning does the Most High bring his judgment to light, which means not every one of them you may not hear about, but the ones you're going to hear about, which is the one you're hearing about now. But there's a lot more. There's wars all over the world, man. I remember singing about war from the time me eye was there on my knee. War in the east, war in the west. Oh, rumors of war. Yeah, man. Them sound system days. I remember they busted all up of them conscious music about war. Babylon being burned and Babylon being brought down. This ain't no new thing. It's just escalating right before our eyes. And it's coming, and it's not going to tarry. It ain't going to be late. So this is all we've got to do, man. Is continue to burn fire with this word. Because this word is like a fire upon the enemy. Burn fire upon them. Yeah, Revelation 11:11, the two prophets, when they opened their mouth, it was like fire coming out of their mouth, just like Elijah when he was on the earth, how he was burning up the kings and his men. Yeah, so we're going to just continue to burn this place with the truth, because it's like a fire to them. Yeah, what we've got to do is Let me read it. Isaiah 19:1 says, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come unto Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heat of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. Right, man. Those bombs were just hitting out. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know how many bombs it was, but I know it was a lot. Hitting over there in Israel, the Gazas, and the Hamas. You know, sit still, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord. You know? Israel versus Hamas. You know, the so-called Palestinians and the so-called Israelis, which are over there in our land fighting for something that don't belong to them anyway. And if we was there, right, they're the original land thieves, or identity thieves. They're the original identity thieves, the original thieves of the world. The Amalekite, them, the smile at people, them. So all prophecies are unreeling, and we're bringing it forward with this word, man. Yeah. So the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, Isaiah 19:1, and shall come unto Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst thereof. Yeah, the hearts are melting. The people are melting. They're going to turn to their gods. The gods ain't going to help them. The gods are going to be melting. When the fire lick, yeah, 2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight, everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, cities against cities, kingdoms against kingdoms. Right, man. That reminds me of what Yahushua said when he was on the earth in red letters. You're going to hear about these things, wars and rumors of wars. This ain't no rumor. This is official. This is an official build-up to something bigger that's going to come down the pipe. They're saying that Benjamin Netanyahu, if I can pronounce his name properly, saying that there's going to be retaliation. So this is not a rumor. This is actually taking place. But bigger things are going to happen, as we know. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight, everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, cities against cities, kingdoms against kingdoms, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof. And I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. They're seeking the backing of the US, which is a place full of Babylonians, charmers and wizards. And their own wizards too. The Amalekite wizards, them. Alright, which they ain't going to get help from that. So that's what we got to do, man. Sit still, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord. They're fighting, they're rising up against themselves, man. He's setting a cruel king over them. Yeah, and we're just waiting, man. That's all we got to do, is continue to wait. Enough said on this subject. More going to come down the pipe. We're going to hear about more judgments, more skirmishes, more bombs, more bombings, more kidnappings of so-called innocent civilians, men, women and children, which none of them are innocent. They're in a land that don't belong to them. They're all guilty of land theft and identity thieving. So they're all guilty in the eyes of the Lord and of the prophets. So let fire come down and burn them up. Let the fire continue. Let the judgments roll down like water. We're going to end with this one. Zephaniah chapters 3 and 5 says, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning do he bring his judgments to light. A just Lord is in the midst thereof. Right, man. He's in the midst thereof. He's him and the angels in the midst of the war, manipulating those bombs, making sure they don't miss, making sure they hit who they're supposed to hit, and judge who they're supposed to judge. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Free Yasharahla, the true children of the Lord. That's what this is about. Free Yasharahla, right? The elect, the true men of the Lord. And we will be free soon. And when we're up in the chariots, looking down, seeing what the Yahushua is going to be doing, getting busy, Abarazah, we get the new bodies and we join in, cleaning up this place, turning it right side up again. Yasharahla will be free. Free Yasharahla. Kwam Yasharahla, about free Palestine. Free Yasharahla, the true people of the Lord, and put us back in our own land. Right? So the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning does he bring his judgment to light. He's not. This ain't tarrying. Back to Habakkuk chapters 2. This ain't tarrying. Wait thee. It will surely come. It will not tarry. Yeah, because the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will bring judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. He will bring his judgment to light, man. More skirmishes, more fire, fireborn, more uproars, more uprisings, more destruction, more deletions over there. More fire upon them. Yeah, and when he returns, this scripture says, will it not already be kindled? When Yahushua returns, there's going to be fire when he returns. Oh, the ultimate judgment, we're still waiting upon that. Every day we're getting closer to that. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning does he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not. He don't fail. Yeah, he won't tarry. He faileth not. When it comes, he's going to hit the bullseye. Yeah, you're going to hit the bullseye on the first hit, because the Most High don't miss. Yeah, the judgment, every morning does he bring his judgment to light, but the unjust knoweth no shame. Jump down to 8 now of Zephaniah 3. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey, for my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation. So here we have just a little appetizer, as I like to say, of what the Yahushua going to come when he returns, what he's going to do when he returns. This is just a little appetizer. Yeah, for my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. Let that one settle, let that one marinate. This is the Most High's wrath, this is the Most High's anger. It is a fearful thing to fall unto the hands of the living God. And they're getting a sense of it now. They're going to get the fullness of it when Yahushua return. And when he lets rip, he lets that total, his heart, he said that the anger, his anger, the anger is burning in his heart. Isaiah 60, 62, or it might be 63. The anger is burning in his heart. As a matter of fact, let me get that, and that's going to end it off. Isaiah, and we relate to Yahushua, because what they did to him when he was on the earth. What they did to Yahushua when he was on the earth. Isaiah 63. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah? Right. Yeah, this is when he's getting his rocks off, his anger. He's letting rip. Right? This that is glorious in his power, traveling in the greatness of his strength. Yeah, he's going to be in his chariots, and his host with him. Yeah, which is his army. I that speaketh in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and the garments like him that treadeth upon the winepress. This is symbolic of him destruction, being in destruction, and indignation upon his enemies. The symbol of the color, right? That color red, symbolizing deletions and destruction. I have trodden the winepress alone, and the people there was none with me. Right, he's coming alone. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and the blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all the remnant. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeem is come. This is that day of vengeance that is down in the pipelines. This is appetizers. Get ready. Stand upon thy watchtower and keep waiting. Wait thee upon the Lord until he rise up to the prey. Yeah? Get in the spirits of the Lord. Getting back to Zephaniah 3. Therefore wait thee upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey, for mine determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation. Indignation, the anger that's burning in his heart, his wrath. Even all that my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with fire of my jealousy. Kala Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Keep watching, Akim. Keep waiting. Keep watching, keep waiting. Prophecies, prophecies, prophecies. That's all that needs to be said. Until the next one, we out. Keep watching, keep waiting.